Hello, my name is the Jordan, coach of the Virginia Vikavolt, and I am so ready to start the new VBL-S season. Week 1 is against the Primarina Primers, coached by your boy. Neither of us have a ton of experience with our teams just yet, but hopefully I have the right mix of things as I try to feel out my own team and get through his. If you look at your boy's team or remember it from the power rankings video, you'll see Regieleki and a ton of slow mods. So he's got a ton of speed control options, but I feel that your boy has to commit to either fast mode or slow mode, and we can take advantage of that with our superior bulk or potentially some games with speed control of our own. But I'm going to start with how I think I'm going to win the game, not necessarily how I'm going to start the game, but Entei hiding in the back has everything I could possibly want: bulk, attack power, and we've got a special attacking Entei with a weakness policy. Since Entei lives everything, I feel I can reliably get your boy to proc my own policy as a surprise, and then once it's revealed the following game, I can just run Inteleon Aqua Jet into Entei and trigger it myself, and there might not be anything he can do about it. Eruption, Solar Beam, and Snarl are really good into his team. And yeah, lived everything I calced, to everything I bothered to check. And in particular gets through Corviknight, which is in general an issue for my team. The lead is likely to be some combination of Scrafty, Inteleon, and Clefable, because these guys have so many different options, can kind of get through the Regieleki that is likely there to establish the fast mode. He's got Fake Out, he's got Drain Punch, Lash Out, and Fire Punch. If you look at the type chart for this team, which I don't feel like pulling up at the moment, nothing resists both fighting moves and dark moves. And in fact, 6 out of the 11 mons are weak to fighting or dark moves. So this is a really potent combination, and you'll notice kind of the same combination throughout the team. But Scrafty with an Assault Vest is incredibly bulky, and with Drain Punch can live a long time and hopefully chunk through Regieleki, chunk through anything. If he Electro Webs, then I get a double power Lash Out. Scrafty's kind of an alternative max option if Entei doesn't work out, and so I can set fire for Entei or enjoy the fire that Entei sets with Fire Punch, another good type into your boy's team. Bulky Boom is kind of similar to Scrafty. Got that fighting dark combination you saw earlier, this time with Knockoff and Grassy Glide, which is of course a great move on Rillaboom. Grassy Seed is so automatic on Rillaboom. He comes in and it just immediately gives him 50% defense. So I think that generally the bigger threats on his team are physical, the Mamoswine, the Dracovish. So he wants physical attack power, and I'm going to defend and hit him right back. So if you look at the rest of the team, Inteleon's a good lead option because he can give me my own speed control, which I start out with on turn 0. I can keep it going with Icy Wind. Scald does good damage, can push through Regieleki, and Regieleki can't get through me in one shot because I have a Focus Sash. So reliable contributor here. Even Aqua Jet, which procs the weakness policy Entei, can be pretty good to just get through the Focus Sash Mon, get some priority if I've lost the Speed War. Clefable is kind of classic stuff. Inteleon, this is kind of the standard set, I think. This is also kind of classic stuff. Clefairy in the other league is an amazing redirector, and Clefable is not quite as good at that core role, but it also has the benefit of some real attack power, and Clefairy doesn't do anything on its own. But if you see Inteleon and Clefable, you're like, oh no, Max Inteleon with crits is going to be so dangerous, I need to attack the Inteleon, because if it gets redirected, oh well, I push through the Clefable. But what if I just protect Inteleon and fire off a Moonblast? It does solid damage, might get me a free turn. Scrafty also gets me some free turns with the Fake Out. I can't lead at Scrafty against Corviknight. Corviknight's the big problem because its Mirror Armor ability reflects my Intimidate back at me, and Corviknight's flying type moves get through Scrafty pretty well. And it also pushes through Clefable. I live one of everything with Clefable and a Steel Resist Berry, but I'd rather go down in 4 hits or more if I can help it. So protect on Clefable, protect on Inteleon, that's the kind of mind games I hope to play, and hopefully position well, break down whatever your boy's trying to do so that Entei can sweep, or that Rillaboom can just deal out a lot more damage than he takes. That's the strategy for this week. It could go totally differently. I'm excited to get into it. Testing, testing, testing. All right, we have all three set up. I see no Mamoswine, no Driftblim. Mamoswine is a little worried about, Driftblim not. Corviknight's here, unfortunately. It makes my Inteleon lead not that good. It makes my Scrafty lead not a thing at all. I kind of want to fake out against this Purrloin. This Purrloin's gonna mess me up so hard. But nothing fundamentally changes this plan. I don't love seeing Dracovish here. But we go with Inteleon, Clefable, Rillaboom, Entei, and then we see Regieleki Corviknight is the lead. Purrloin Corviknight. So I can't go for... So I have to outlive the fake out turn. He maybe gets a bulk up, but I'm not so scared of that. And I can Moonblast the Purrloin. Double Protect to outlive the fake out. This is not something I can get away with in other games, because if you get a reputation for that, they just get to boost up. But this turn, I feel like fake out. Just scouting is a good thing. Nasty plot. I love it. I really do. Can this thing really live a... It's very cool, but can it live a Moonblast? I seriously doubt it. It's so ambitious. Why? I'm gonna have to get the story behind that one. I can't Icy Wind this guy. I can hit the Corviknight. I don't know about Weakness Policy Drampa? I mean, I'm just gonna have to see it, to be honest. See it to believe it. Can I just get the free turn? Or is there not much benefit? I mean, he can max right through. Come on, burn. Citrus Berry, Corviknight. Solid damage. He's doing well at delaying the max. He's getting through my lead without having to max. It's pretty good. Heat Wave. It's not good against. It's not good for Rillaboom. Is it time for the Entei sweep? I'd love him to just fire off a Hydro Pump. He's super great. I don't have great stuff against Grandpa, the Drampa. But I would like to beat it. So I will max Darkness, Special Defense drop, and then Moonblast should clear it up even if it maxes. Interesting. Doesn't do much. Oh, I do not love that being flipped back at me, but that should be the KO. Okay. Very patient. Who's gonna max here? Is it Regieleki? Oh no, we have a max Regieleki, and I have a Special Defense drop. That's so much to think about here. Max Regieleki with a Life Orb and a Defense drop. I mean, that's the only thing that could really KO me that I could think of. What do I max guard? What if I follow me? Because if he wants to max, then he has to single target me. And then Regieleki doesn't get to accomplish too much. But if I can just get it down to just the Regieleki, I don't know. I this guy, if he Braves Birds, he KOs himself, so... Yeah, we have the max Regieleki with a Magnet, maybe with a Life Orb. But all you did is clean the Clefable. Like, okay, that was a good move. But I just have more offense than you, I think. And the defense boost is good against Corviknight. That's kind of the idea. So I definitely KO here. A max guard is something I have to think about. It could be a magnet because it's not a life orb. Yeah, I just destroy the Corviknight, and I'd rather keep the Rillaboom safe. So I'm gonna Grassy Glide it. Okay. One more Grassy Glide. Very strong hit. Wow, a crit. Okay, that mattered. I mean, I don't think it changes the game outcome, but that affected things for sure. What if I protect? I don't want to reveal that I'm special Entei. No longer electric terrain, or sorry, grassy terrain. So we get through. I feel like your boy played a little too passively. It was smart, right? Because I want him to just max turn 1. Corviknight was good. Purrloin was very confusing to me. But I can't lead my Scrafty. What was missing was just this lack of speed control. All I saw was Protect a Roost. I'm gonna guess it had Tailwind, maybe. But what are we doing for speed control here? Like, I had speed control and he needs to change that up on me. Somehow. I'm gonna go with the weakness policy Entei. It wasn't revealed, it should be a little bit surprising. Inteleon, Entei. The Trick Room mode might come, and Scrafty's really good against everything that's not Corviknight. So, Scrafty goes in the back. Probably Cybertron the Bronzong against a relatively passive team. I get to body press. So this is special attacker, likely special attacker. So Cybertron's not actually super great. So what do I see? Any heat wave. Oh yeah, I still think Rillaboom's good here. Then again, the dual dragons just makes Clefable so good. Yeah, and then the Mystical Fire Sun Boosted sounds pretty good as well. I just feel like your boy's team didn't really develop. I still feel like I have things to learn about his team, so game 2 could be a surprise. What are we doing with this nasty flat Purrloin? So I have to deal with a special defense drop if I max darkness this thing, but I gotta get the KO here, right? With a doubled attack max darkness. I'm gonna do it. Sorry if it's slow. Musharna, Entei, 76, Modest, +2, Snarl. I don't necessarily do it. That's the crazy part. That's so crazy. Okay. I don't do it, so that changes up my move here. So I want. No. So I just go and deal with the Corviknight. Interesting move. But I go first, and I KO the bird every single time. Yeah, I KO the Dynamax bird. So they just don't have speed control now. Unless this guy's got a Choice Scarf, which could be, but I've got Sun, and that was the idea. Oh yeah, I had this calc, right? Entei Max Overgrowth versus in grassy terrain. So, if I could flip in a Rillaboom, that'd be pretty great. But maybe the combined force of both of them. What if he's faster and I guard and I slow him down? No, I don't want to deal with Trick Room. What if it's like an Iron Ball, Dracovish? I'm confused. But a burn would be good. Okay. Burn. That's good if I don't get the KO, which I don't. Okay. The 7% might actually really matter. Come on. Oh. Okay, grassy terrain. But he went first, so he had a choice scarf. And then he trick roomed. That combination is very surprising to me. But I can't KO him with Scald, unfortunately. I don't think Icy Wind gets the job done either. Maybe it does. So Regieleki, Max Regieleki in the back again. Oh, Drampa, of course, in Trick Room, makes sense. But if I can just get one Snarl off. No. So he can max here and KO me. I have to stall the Trick Room turns. I don't know the item on this guy. All I saw was Heat Wave, which I helped out by setting Sun. Would have been nice if you had Helping Hand on that or something. Ha ha ha, thinks that I'm physical Entei. Can I swap in the Clefable and be immune to the dragon move? I give up all my boosts, but then I give up my life if I don't do it, so. I don't need speed control. It's a weird spot where Inteleon's like done his job and a burn's not terrible. Max Whirlwind. Okay, well. So I'm just stalling the max here. I think I can win with Scrafty in the end. By waiting for the max too long, it became obvious when it was coming, so I was ready to play defensive. So they could be, yeah, so they imprison Protect. I can no longer protect, but I don't need to protect anymore because Trick Room is gone and I go first again. Imprison, Trick Room, Protect, Psychic. I'm gonna let him get Trick Room again. I haven't revealed a Protect. Got me confused. So yeah, I could definitely get red here. Protect. Might not have Protect, might be a Self-Fest Drampa. Moonblast did not do as much as I thought, so maybe it is a Self-Fest. Sorry for the crit, your boy. Nice Blizzard. Icy Wind did enough to KO. I mean, I'll probably get the Psychic into this guy. Yeah, so just keep my guy alive. Whoops. Yeah, this would be the time to have to have Protect, right, when Fake Out's coming. Yeah, so we KO here because I'm immune to his only attack. So, or it's over. Whoa, okay. So we win with only one Mon each time. Or, well, I guess Entei survives. Okay. Okay. Where was Regieleki providing speed control? Where was Corviknight providing Tailwind? I think you boys still need to figure out his team. But cool stuff. I like Max Regieleki. I like Scarf Dracovish. Grandpa the Drampa was effective. And I like not going for the double max Whirlwind because I could see that one coming the second time. Imprison is good, but if you want Trick Room, you want Trick Room. I say that when I have an Imprison Trick Room Bronzong. Cool. I look forward to seeing what you boys' sets were. So 1-0 onwards to week 2.